Hey guys, welcome back to the final part of a CGC box opening. We've got 5 comics left to go. We're just going to crack on with it. We've been here for 9,000 days.
I'm Shane, this is Owen.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. He hasn't had a monster in like 4 years, and like now he's going. Right, last one. There's 5 left to go. Let's hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Unfortunately, with this batch, I have Ultimate Universe. It's the first one I've done. Ultimate Universe number 1.
Whoa!
Something exciting because Owen's done all these, so.
It's very, very clean. I'm gonna say it's a 9/8.
9.8. Here we go. That's the cover. We've seen it before.
We got some small spine little indents, but
Yeah, there's a couple of knocks on the spine.
they're not
nothing
major. We've got a little bit of a corner thing going on.
Let's see. They don't. Yeah, they're not going. They're not spine ticks. They're just knocks on the front. The spine tick would go through the back as well. So not colour break. 9.8 justified. Actually, yes, because I don't feel that they're enough to knock it down a further grade. Really cool. Right, next.
Now we've not had this before. It's Avengers Twilight.
So we've got a mixed bag on these, but I'm just going to go straight off the bat with 8 looking, and we'll just justify it after the fact. 9.8. Yeah, cool. So we've had a couple of these, as you've seen on previous videos.
Still got some small ticks.
Yeah. Maybe that's the reason they're 9.8. You know, we've had a couple of these now, and they've all had ticks, and it could be that it's a common thing with delivery, but I think overall, little knock on the corner there, but no real colour breaks.
Well,
Actually, right there,
that is on the cover, but that might be part of the cover. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Yeah, cool. All right, 9.8. Awesome sauce. Nope.
They'll fall over.
Got it in Mary Poppins' bag. Edge of Spider-Verse, number 1, main cover.
Oh, Shane. The last one was 9.8. I'm being quite generous here. This is a Dean cover. No, not Dean. Harden, not. I'm horrible at reading.
I can't see anything on the back.
It is a 9.8.
It is a 9.8.
Cool. There are 2 left.
Not a lot to say about there. Let's just have a quick gander to make sure you haven't missed something.
I feel like there's not really much we can say anymore with these.
There is a little scuff here, which is interesting. But yeah, okay, 9.8.
If I do one more Avengers Twilight, I don't know. I don't know.
Avengers Twilight.
Okay, here's Avengers Twilight. Nice one.
9.8. Let's just look. Yeah, cool. Let's just look at it after the fact.
Once again, spines.
Yeah.
I think this might be a common issue.
I think this is probably a shipping issue, and Marvel have justified it to CGC because each one of them we've have had spine ticks. This has spine ticks also. Not real colour breaks though. So overall, 9.8 is probably an okay result for this. You couldn't really argue with a 9.6, but there we go.
And on the last one?
Last one. Ultimate Black Panther. White cover.
To end this beautiful part of the series off, I'm going to say it's a 9.8.
Yeah, 9.8.
Yay!
Yeah, it's back's clean. Again, we spoke about it on the previous one, slight rub, but the rub is exactly the same as the back of one of these. Well, they've been stacked on top of each other. Really cool cover, really great grades. I can't see any spine ticks or indentations on it. Cool. Well, look, we ended on a positive. For those of you,
I ended on 1.
For those of you who have been here waiting for the Secret Wars number 8,
Wasn't in this batch.
my apologies. Please write any complaints to Laura at Sin City Comics because she was the one who told me he was in here, and it's not. So, and she wanted to stand there and be part of the live audience. Can you imagine she'd done that and we got to the end and it wasn't here? She would have run. Right, overall,
Happy.
yeah,
Kind of.
look, there's been really good results. There's been some questionable stuff, massively. And there's just been some inconsistencies, which is unfortunate. Because the last 2 batch videos we've done this year, because this is the 3rd batch we're opening, they've been all right. We didn't really question anything. We've had decent videos. There's always going to be a question.
Yeah.
But for us on this one, I think it's more of you've got 3 or 4 side by side. They're all the same comic. They've all been graded at the same time. Why is there such a difference in?
But also, I think what makes us the most reputable people to watch at the moment is we have our own comics that are high grade, and we're even questioning those.
Yeah. And I have no problem by questioning it. Like I said earlier, that Infinity Gauntlet might be mine. I still don't think it's justified as a 9.2. If it isn't mine, and you're watching this, I apologise, but you should be happy it's a 9.2. Obviously.
I think your rant about the piss poor what Edge Spider-Verse is where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just the Edge of Spider-Verse is that video, which I think was video 4. It was just bad. They got 9.8s, and it's not just the spine ticks. On the first one we done, it got a tear in it, which is front and back, and you justify 9.8 when you've got a tear in it. So yeah, interesting. So CGC, if you're watching this, maybe bug up your game, or even better, why don't you actually hire people here in the UK so we don't have to send stuff to America, and then it might be a little bit easier to, justify what you're doing. Because that's what I would do if I would have bought CGC when they got sold. I would have had a European branch. I would have put a year in the UK, or I would have put it in. Actually, I wouldn't put a year in the UK, and because we were foolish enough to vote for Brexit.
Well, the problem is they're also going into the point of CGC where they're grading everything.
Yeah.
Money, games, everything. They're not focused on comics and trading cards anymore. It's all being the best grader.
I think overall, pretty happy. I'm happy with my results. Yes, the 1 in 100 would have been great as a 9.8, and so are my other ones, but they are what they are. It is what it is. I'm not negative on them. I'm looking forward to
when that batch does come back,
my other batch when it does come back, because maybe 5 comics in here were mine.
Yeah.
So I send off nearly 40 comics. So a couple of them have gone for clean and press as well, so they will be away a little bit longer. But I also had stuff coming back, so it's catch-22, so they must be in the next batch. So you'll get to see them videos. They'll be in the next batch in the next playlist, and they'll be on the CGC playlist. But there's plenty more for you to watch if you haven't watched it before, and there'll be videos here now at this point in the video, and there'll be a playlist somewhere there, and go to the channel. That's basically it. Thank you very much for Owen to come into doing the CGCs with me again. And we'll be back in a few weeks, hopefully. Or maybe next week for you guys, by the time this goes out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
By the time we get the next batch in.
Metro Shane's even going. Want to film some CGCs?
Yeah, the other 30 have turned up. Do you want to come over and film them, and we'll get it done. And but yeah, so hopefully there'll be another batch every Sunday, 6 o'clock. Please like, share, and subscribe. Your readers help us. And if you could just drop a little comment in, let me know what you think of the grades. Let me know what you think of the comics. And if any of them are yours, if you want to shout to me, feel free to. My apologies. I'm only giving my opinion. So is he. If you want to beat anyone up, beat them up. He's younger than me.
If you want to put me over TikTok, I already am. So.
But, we do this for fun, and we don't mean to upset anyone, but it is what it is. We've got to be honest with our opinions at the end of the day. So, and like I said, we've criticised the own ones, so we've got to put it in shop to sell now. So it is what it is. But that's everything from me.
That's everything for me.
Thank you very much for watching, guys.
Good night, God bless, and all the best.
Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night, God bless, all the best.